And so I think that rent control is less of a risk because of that. One of the panelists pointed out, and I thought it was a really interesting thought, was we are very tenant-friendly landlords by the nature of what we do. And I haven't thought about it this way. We don't do credit checks. We don't do background checks. There's no security deposits. There's a lot of flexibility. And so I think those things combined with the fact that this is, more of a one space thing really bodes well for preventing rent control. And then on the flip side of that, they of course pointed out that, any bit of regulation will make it more difficult to carry out our business plan and continue to provide that level of flexibility to the consumer. That's really the core of our business. But I don't know if you remember the video that they showed of the, I think it was in somewhere in California, the Senate floor, whatever it was, but it was basically like one constituent complained and this, legislator was hit by a couple of increases. And so the point that was made was basically like, yes, 30% on its face might look like a lot. There's an element of sticker shock, but in reality, the cost to income ratio is still very low. And so I think in short, my biggest takeaway from the conference was that our industry has a loud voice. I don't get to see it every day sitting here in Dallas when you guys experience everything in California. But I left very confident that everyone is very committed to lobbying against the legislation. I think that it was promising. The CEO panel mentioned that no one was really concerned about the threat of rent control. They said it's not going to constrict the appetite for assets in California. And so I think that speaks to everyone's confidence that, we're all committed to not having this pass.